For the purpose of this interview, Mike, please tell me your name and what you know.
Nabila Tunis, Minister for Tourism and Cultural Affairs.
Okay, so today we see you there at the Sierra Leone Innovate 2024 Summit.
Yes.
What's in you do on the before?
Okay, well, definitely, you know, seeing a sister ministry and I organize this summit, and within I for support them. But aside from that, we also they actively contribute to the products of the summit as well. Today we're there for do the final selection from we Create and Innovate challenge where we've been launched in March this year. The Create and Innovate challenge where we've been launched now be on sand mining, waste management and rural tourism. And today we get a panel of judges them. We come for look at the shortlisted candidates. I think it was 3 per category, and then don't do the selection. So we don't get 3 winners for each, 1 winner for each category, a total of 3 winners.
Okay, so like how number for continue for work with the winners and going forward for see how them will contribute towards the Tourism for All campaign?
Well, the whole thing about the Tourism for All campaign is inclusivity, leaving no one behind. And we ensure that we bring as many people on board for participate in the challenge. And the one that we win, the one that we shortlisted, and the one that we win, the ministry get plans for engage with them. The one that we win, we actively seek support for the proposals so that we can implement them together, because our proposals and we exclusively they help for enhance, you know, the tourism offerings and where we get for deal with some of the challenges and where we get within the tourism landscape. And the one that we know we then get equally really good proposals. And so as you heard, the announcement we will make a moment ago is that all of them will be engaged by the ministry for see what kind of support we and the partners can hand over to them.
All right, so apart from this today, we don't see who say don't make so many approach them, you know, towards this Tourism for All campaign. But for somebody we maybe do achieve for today, I will go on for like you highlight some of the success stories and we don't get behind this Tourism for All campaign.
Okay, thank you very much. We started the campaign in January, and so far we don't get like about 1.3 million visits to the website. We started off with very few partners. We don't able to grow with partnership base to almost 30 partners. Now we don't get now. In terms of the viewership, we've had an unprecedented increase in the number of viewers where we get on most of the social media platforms. Television appearances, we can comfortably say, you know, with person-to-person engagement, we don't engage with about 50,000 Sierra Leoneans because we have incorporated in the Tourism for All campaign, you know, a volunteer aspect where each and every staff, you know, they volunteer time with the outside their working hours for promote, you know, tourism in Sierra Leone. So we estimate a very conservative estimation about 50,000 people now we don't engage. And then through like the carnivals where we don't hold, through the launching of the Tourism for All campaign, based on the figures where we see, we also estimate say we don't reach about 12,000 people, you know, right in the country itself. And we're taking tourism to the people. So you can find out say where they go into the interior areas, into communities, into districts, into hard to reach areas. We've been to Kabbalah, we don't go Put Loco, we don't go Tongo, we don't go Bo, we don't go Lunge, we don't go quite a few places. Within the western area as well, we don't go as far as Yankai Beach, where they go into people and hotels them, just for promote the tourism offerings that way we get and get people into the hang of understanding that tourism get the potential, you know, for propel this country significantly. Okay,
so how we foresee, you know, continuity towards this, because like sometimes the approach that can go, the engagements then, but it can be say, you know, as time goes on, you know, then we see again lapses then. So how are we going to continue for make it more sustainable, you know?
Thank you so much. That's what we're doing right now, because you know, say money na a challenge, and waiting we don't kind of anchor this on partnerships as well. So the partnerships they also help for, you know, help you for enter into areas and where we're not able to go. Like what they do for right now. When I don't canaya, we not offer una anything, but una they help for promote tourism in una own way. So we look forward to then kind partnerships them. We will bolster the efforts and where the ministry they make. And interestingly, we find out say we don't gain momentum. The campaign started in January with very little, you know, maybe hours and products but now we can both say we are able to produce over 30 short videos. They promote certain touristic sites This is a month for monuments and relics, and Onago also see we promote more videos about the monuments and relics in our salon, so people then go understand the value and the beauty where we get.
Okay, so lastly before we go, so we don't forget any side or another different one apart from Tourism for All campaign, like in terms of going forward, like now we know what's the next plan apart from Tourism for All campaign.
Okay, well, the thing is, we haven't thought about it yet.
Okay.
Because the Tourism for All campaign, it's part of the innovation where His Excellency the President don't challenge we, for come up with, looking at the space where we understand the context as a country. So for you able to make progress, you get to come up with real innovative and creative ideas for able to penetrate the market. And so this one, we still in the 5th month, we still get a couple of months to go. I should say by the time we get towards the end of the year, we're going to come up with something we just as impactful for promote for next year by the grace of God.
Okay, so what's you going for left towards the partners then, as well as Sierra Leoneans then for you that support what you need for continuing this good work you do?
I think this is service to the nation. I'm a public servant. I'm here to serve, Sierra Leone, and I just want to thank everybody, especially Una, where they use on our various platforms for promote tourism. I encourage as many people, within the country for letting also help for promote tourism. I encourage everyone for kind of find ways for harness and God-given talent for able for take on to a productive level whereby you go able make a living, because tourism is for everyone and tourism gets a lot of things that it offer to everyone. And another thing I want to ask people is to post something positive about Sierra Leone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Business now all my business, so let we walk with the ministry. Tourism business now all my business, let you culture now so we for be. We want to tell plenty thank you to the ministry and the minister for great work where it on they do come for promote we culture and try